Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, a very warm welcome to Learning Communities Network. I'm the director here at the network, Siobhan Reardon, and today I'm joined by the wonderful and amazing Sarah Rose. A very warm welcome to you, Sarah.
Hi, good morning.
So we're here to talk about learning communities, what they are, how they can benefit you when you join, and the impact that they can have through both your learning and out in your day-to-day life. Sarah, we met when I was running the BA in Social Enterprise, and so I think the first thing I wanted to ask you about that experience of being in that learning community is, what do you remember about it?
For me, one of the most impactful things for me was that sense of community, was learning from different people from different walks of life, people that I probably never would have come into contact with on my day-to-day life and where I worked and where I lived at the time. Then I was quite a young woman, shall we say. So again, learning off some women of different backgrounds. I think we had the one lady who was in her mid-50s, who was from a travelling community. We had a single mother on the course. Learning from their life skills and their experiences and where they come from is really what resonates with me still today.
Yeah, and that's one of the powers of the learning community, is that we really harness that wisdom and that experience already in the group. What do you remember about the experience?
So my experience, Siobhan, or the experience of actually...
The experience of the learning community.
Again, with the experiences, it was more about the sort of sharing element I found. So again, sharing where we had come from, what we kind of, I guess, had to bring to the table. I never really saw that growing up, with a single mother in quite a deprived area would really benefit much to anybody. But actually, once we was part of that group and part of that sharing circle, it really empowered me, actually, how much that did bring to the table, how much that what I had gone through would not only help me moving forward, going into adulthood, being a new wife and a mother and so forth, and also in my career, but also allowed other people to share where they had come from and what their experiences were. So yeah, that was so powerful for me.
And I'm smiling there because it's one of the things that I love about a learning community, is the way it really values that Indigenous knowledge, and it wakes people up to the fact that actually they know an awful lot already and haven't really appreciated their own wisdom from their own life experience. Now, I know that learning community also focused on fundraising, and how do you think it helped you there?
And within my career, I have taken a bit of a career reroute, shall we say. At the time of working within the charity, it was really beneficial for me. So I was able to acquire a few, not major funds, but a few sort of little, little funds for the charity at the time, which meant we was able to do certain activities within the community. And we've done some, I think I got some money for sort of pond dipping equipment to clear the local pond and so forth, and some PE equipment so we could do another sort of weekend activity. So that was really amazing for me. But even though I did take a career sort of divert sort of out of the charity sector, still the tools that I learned from assignment writing, again, I was diagnosed with dyslexia throughout the course. It was something that actually personally, because you did take the time and because of the model that you had created, you was able to realise actually the conversations that we had to what you was reading on paper was very different. And all through my academic life, that had never been identified. You suggested I went and got assessed. I did, and they did diagnose me with dyslexia. So again, that has helped me because actually I could see the skills that I had there. I could still see there's still systems I've put in place today. So anything I type, I read out loud, which again was a suggestion of yourself. So I could hear the grammatical, or the grammar within what I'm writing and hear what's correct. And again, that's still a tool that I use today.
That's a wonderful story and to be reminded of. And there you're really highlighting the way that the learning community module is very person-centred, student-centred. Oh, Sarah, it's been lovely catching up with you. Thank you so much, and thank you for reminding me of some of the real benefits and value of a learning community model.
No, definitely. It really was. As I say, it's made such an impact on my life and honestly changed it so much for the better. There's been so many skills and so many teachings that I've learned personally from you and being part of that model that have still stayed with me today. And honestly, I can't thank you enough. And I do genuinely believe that even if I had ever found the confidence to put myself forward for a degree, I genuinely don't feel that I would have foreseen, seen it the whole way through. I think my confidence and doubting myself I would have ended up having to leave. Where again, having that nurture and that support throughout the course, and knowing that personally you was always there to help us as individuals and wanting us as individuals to succeed is what got us all through. So I thank you for your support.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Wherever you are in the world, if the sun isn't shining in your skies, may it shine in your heart. This is Siobhan Reardon signing out.